Have you ever wondered how some people seem to live in a state of perpetual ease, driving luxury cars and relaxing by the sea? Wealth and opportunities seem to follow them relentlessly, as if drawn by an invisible magnet. It's baffling when you feel like you're working harder than ever just to stay afloat. It can be frustrating when we encounter individuals who defy the logic that success is the direct result of hard work. This leads us to ask, why does money follow some people when they seem to be doing nothing? Is there a hidden rule to the game of wealth that we were never taught? The answer challenges the very foundation of our beliefs about work, effort, and success. The secret isn't found in external actions, but in the profound, invisible work they have committed to on the inside. Their success is the deliberate result of mastering an internal world that most of us leave entirely to chance. Before successful individuals achieve what's visible, they first do what's invisible. This is the hidden work, the silent labor that precedes all external rewards. It's communicating with yourself, understanding your emotions, and observing the energy you put out. This inner work is the true source of their seemingly effortless success. Truly wealthy people don't harbor constant anxiety about money. They've done the internal work to be profoundly confident. This inner certainty becomes the platform for all their actions. Successful people prioritize their emotional state, self-image, and internal energy balance. They understand the world outside mirrors the world within. Their serenity is powerful, intentional action that has already taken place internally. This invisible work is a continuous practice, preparing their inner state for abundance. So what does it truly mean to do this hidden work? It means learning to speak the language of energy and vibration. Everything in the universe carries a specific energetic frequency or a wavelength. Think of it like tuning a radio. The invisible work is tuning our own frequency to match abundance and joy. This begins with self-awareness, becoming silent observers of our inner world. What thoughts and emotions are you carrying? You are simply noticing the current wavelength you are broadcasting. Successful people have mastered this internal observation, consciously managing their emotional state. They are meticulous gardeners of their inner landscape, planting seeds of positive emotions. Changing your wavelength allows your external efforts to finally bear fruit. It ensures that when you act, you are acting from a place of power. To change your wavelength is, at its core, to change the reference point of your emotions. We all have an emotional set point, a familiar mood or feeling that our mind and body tend to return to by default. For many people struggling with finances, this set point is often anchored in anxiety, worry, or a feeling of deficiency. It becomes a comfortable, albeit painful, home base. Even when good things happen, the pull to return to this familiar emotional state can be strong. The real transformation occurs when you consciously and deliberately shift this set point from one of lack to one of abundance, from doubt to certainty. The goal is to stabilize your emotions around the feeling of "I am the one who is ready to receive." This is not about pretending you don't have challenges. It is about choosing to anchor your dominant emotional state in the feeling of the solution rather than the feeling of the problem. It is the practice of feeling the gratitude, peace, and confidence of having what you desire before it has physically manifested in your reality. This deliberate emotional cultivation is the most powerful signal you can send out to the universe. It tells the world that you are no longer a match for struggle, but a match for success. This consistent practice of holding a new emotional state literally rewires our brains. When we repeatedly access feelings of joy, gratitude, and conviction, we strengthen the neural pathways associated with these emotions. Our brains begin to produce different chemical signatures. Stress hormones like cortisol decrease, while beneficial hormones like serotonin and dopamine increase. Over time, feeling good, confident, and abundant becomes our new normal, our new set point. The wavelength that we emit into the world changes from a chaotic, jagged signal of neediness to a calm, coherent signal of readiness and self-assurance. This is the biological reality of changing your vibration. This shift is what creates the appearance of effortlessness. When your baseline emotional state is one of confidence and abundance, you no longer have to force things to happen. You don't need to grind and hustle from a place of fear. Instead, your actions become inspired and intuitive. You naturally see opportunities that were invisible to you before. You connect with the right people at the right time. You make decisions with clarity and ease. Your outward reality begins to rearrange itself to match your new inner state, not because of magic, but because you have fundamentally changed the energetic cause of your life's effects. Creation starts from the inside and moves outward. Many believe external changes will shift our internal state, like, "I'll be happy when I'm rich." But the universal law operates oppositely. Cultivate internal happiness first. Your external reality will then reflect it. A shift in your internal feeling state inevitably changes the quality of your actions. Inner work is leverage. A small internal shift creates massive external results. Your emotional state is that leverage point. The reality you experience mirrors your dominant inner state. Changing your feelings changes your vibration and actions, transforming your reality. It all begins inside. Our brain loves patterns and habits. It creates neural pathways for frequently experienced thoughts and emotions. Think of these as well-worn paths. If you consistently think thoughts of scarcity, you strengthen a neural blueprint for it. This becomes your brain's default operating system. When opportunity appears, it's filtered through this circuit. A scarcity blueprint interprets opportunity negatively. Simply acquiring more information isn't enough. True transformation rebuilds the foundation. Build a wealth circuit through consistent practice. Visualize, affirm, and practice gratitude. Tell your brain, this is our new reality. Over time, scarcity shifts to effortless abundance. The core of effortless success lies in mastering the art of receptivity, an open-door mindset. Imagine your life is a house with many doors: opportunity, wealth, joy, and connection. Many keep these doors locked, expending energy trying to push out, not realizing abundance is trying to get in. Those who attract wealth effortlessly unlock these doors and hold them open. This open-door mindset is an active state of allowance, consciously deciding to stop resisting the good. It's a shift from striving to receiving. Built on trust, it's believing you live in a supportive universe, releasing the need to chase. Stand still, confident, and you become a magnet for wealth and opportunity. Become comfortable with ease, heal feelings of unworthiness, and accept gifts without question. Open every door and window to let abundance flow in. Many successful people have a secret weapon: stillness. They intentionally carve out time for meditation or quiet contemplation. This practice creates the necessary internal conditions for success. In our hyper-connected society, we fear stillness, seeing it as unproductive. But stillness is where important inner work gets done. It's where you tune your personal frequency and hear your intuition. It dissolves anxiety and replaces it with calm certainty. A mind cluttered with noise can't receive brilliant ideas. Think of your mind like a glass of water filled with sediment. Let it sit still, and the water becomes clear. Stillness does this for your mind, leaving you with clarity and focus. Acting from this state makes your efforts potent, creating massive results. It's about balancing action with internal stillness. Go inward to find alignment, then move outward with inspired action. Being ready to receive is an act of alignment. It's about becoming an energetic match for what you desire. Money is a form of energy. To attract it, your energy has to be in harmony with it. This means clearing out contradictory beliefs about wealth. Alignment is making your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs about money coherent and positive. This alignment starts with a deep look at your subconscious programming around wealth. Many of us carry hidden poverty programs that operate just below the surface. Alignment involves bringing these limiting beliefs into the light and replacing them with empowering truths. Once you identify these blocks, cultivate the feeling of abundance. Practice this through visualization. Feel what it would be like to have the financial freedom you desire. This practice trains your brain to recognize abundance as a familiar state of being. You're creating a new emotional home for yourself, one that's a perfect vibrational match for wealth. When your inner state is aligned with abundance, you no longer repel it. Opportunities now appear on your path because you have become visible to them. This internal alignment is the true secret to making the flow of money feel natural and effortless. At the very heart of being ready to receive is a profound sense of self-worth. Worthiness is the invisible welcome mat you lay out for abundance. If that mat is missing, opportunities will pass you by. The universe responds to your deepest beliefs about yourself. This sense of worthiness has nothing to do with external accomplishments. It's the recognition that you are inherently valuable simply because you exist. The goal is to decouple your worth from your actions. Cultivating this unconditional self-worth is a daily practice of self-compassion. Use affirmations like, "I am worthy of all the good life has to offer." This installs a new, unshakable belief in your own value. You are declaring that you are a worthy home for wealth. This is the final, most crucial element of being truly ready to receive. Why do we feel stuck in cycles of financial struggle, even when we try to change? The answer is the poor circuit, a network of limiting beliefs and emotional habits that keep us trapped in scarcity. This circuit acts like an invisible fence, built from small, everyday thoughts like "I could never afford that," or "wealth will complicate my life." When opportunities arise, this system triggers doubt and fear, pushing abundance away to maintain the status quo. The real challenge isn't external. It's dismantling these internal walls brick by brick. Unless you break down these barriers, your efforts will always be capped by your own limitations. Our brains can become addicted to the emotions of lack and anxiety, making struggle feel like home. Years of financial worry wire your brain to crave stress, so even when things improve, you might unconsciously seek out new problems. This isn't an addiction to poverty, but to the emotional state that comes with it. Breaking free means deliberately practicing gratitude and joy, even when it feels unnatural. Over time, you rewire your brain to seek out positive states instead of stress. That's how you break the cycle and make success your new normal. The poor circuit sets scarcity as your default, filtering every decision through "not enough." This mindset keeps you defensive, focused on avoiding loss instead of creating gain. You miss opportunities because your brain is programmed to see risk, not potential. To change, you must consciously question fear-based reactions and look for possibilities. Each time you do, you weaken the old circuit and build a new one. You shift from automatic lack to deliberate abundance. No matter how much you learn about wealth, if your poor circuit stays active, new information won't stick. Your beliefs act as a filter, discarding anything that doesn't fit your old identity. That's why you can know what to do, but still not do it. Your internal wiring resists change. The first step isn't more information, but changing your inner circuit. When you do, knowledge finally translates into action and real results. Struggle can feel strangely comfortable because it's familiar, even if it's painful. The unknowns of success can seem scarier than the predictability of lack. This creates a paradox. You want wealth, but subconsciously cling to struggle. Real change means choosing the discomfort of growth over the comfort of stagnation. Reassure yourself that you can handle success and are worthy of abundance. Only then can you step out of the prison of familiar pain. To reset your financial reality, start by honestly observing your current emotions about money, without judgment. Name the feelings that dominate your days, like anxiety or frustration. By bringing them into conscious awareness, you strip them of their hidden power. You are not your emotions, you are the observer. This simple act of witnessing begins to neutralize negative patterns. Only after this honest self-assessment can you create space for new beliefs. This is the essential groundwork for lasting change. Once you've created a neutral space, consciously generate the feelings of your desired future. It's not enough to simply think. You must feel what it's like to have it. Your emotions are the engine of creation, broadcasting the vibrational signal that attracts your reality. Become a vibrational match for the abundance you wish to experience. Find a quiet place, close your eyes, and relax. Vividly imagine your financial goal achieved. Feel the wave of emotion that washes over you. You are training your brain and body to understand what your new reality feels like, creating a new emotional memory. Hold this feeling of joy and abundance. By generating these feelings, you forge new neural pathways. Practice this daily to shift your energetic set point. You are magnetizing wealth by becoming the person who is already living it. The third and final step of the reset is to solidify your new inner state through the power of affirmation. While the second step focused on feeling, this step focuses on declaring and confirming your new identity. Affirmations are powerful statements of truth that, when repeated with feeling and belief, reprogram your subconscious mind. They serve as daily reminders of the new reality you are stepping into, reinforcing the rich circuit you are building. This step is about consciously directing your thoughts and speaking your new truth into existence until it becomes your unshakable reality, anchoring the emotional work you have done. Every morning, perhaps as you wake up or while looking at yourself in the mirror, take one full minute to affirm your new state of being. Speak these words aloud with conviction and confidence. You might say, "I am someone who is ready to receive. My energy is aligned with the flow of wealth. Or, money comes to me easily and effortlessly. I am a magnet for abundance and opportunity. The specific words are less important than the feeling of certainty behind them. Feel the truth of these statements deep in your chest. Let the words resonate through your body, reinforcing the new beliefs you are choosing to adopt. It is crucial to state your affirmations in the present tense, as if they are already true. Saying I will be wealthy keeps wealth in the future. Saying I am wealthy or I am becoming wealthier every day claims that reality for yourself right now. This is a declaration to your subconscious mind and to the universe that a shift has occurred. You are no longer the person who is struggling, you are the person who is thriving. You are not asking for permission to be wealthy. You are announcing that you are now embodying that state of being. This practice of affirmation acts as the seal on your inner work. It closes the loop, aligning your thoughts, affirmations, with your emotions, vibrational practice, and your awareness, acknowledgement. Repeating these powerful statements daily keeps your mind focused on your desired destination, preventing it from slipping back into the old, comfortable grooves of the poor circuit. It is a conscious act of command over your own mind, a declaration of your new identity. Through this simple but profound practice, you are solidifying the reset and stepping fully into the role of the person who attracts success effortlessly. This three-step reset, acknowledge, vibrate, and affirm, is not a magic pill that works overnight. Its transformative power honestly lies in consistent, dedicated practice. Think of it like a physical exercise for your mind and energy. You wouldn't expect to have a perfectly sculpted body after just one trip to the gym. Similarly, rewiring decades of mental and emotional programming really requires patience and repetition. Each time you engage in this process, you are strengthening the new neural pathways of your rich circuit and weakening the old ones. Consistency is the key that unlocks lasting change and makes this new state your default reality. So make this practice a non-negotiable part of your daily routine, just like brushing your teeth. Dedicate just 10 to 15 minutes each day, maybe 5 minutes in the morning and 5 in the evening, to run through the 3 steps. In the beginning, it might feel strange or even difficult. Your old poor circuit will likely fight back with doubt and skepticism. This is a normal part of the process. Your job is to gently and persistently guide your focus back to the practice, trusting that with each repetition, you are making progress, even if you can't see it immediately. Remember that you are fundamentally changing your identity at a subconscious level. You are shifting from being a person who is trying to get wealthy to a person who is naturally wealthy. This is a profound transformation that honestly deserves your commitment. Celebrate small shifts and victories along the way. Notice when you feel a little less anxious about a bill, or when an unexpected opportunity, no matter how small, comes your way. Acknowledge these as evidence that your inner work is paying off, which will further reinforce your new beliefs and motivate you to continue. Ultimately, this 3-step reset is your personal tool for taking conscious control of your life's direction. It moves you from being a passive victim of your circumstances to being the deliberate creator of your reality. By consistently acknowledging your old patterns, feeling into your desired future, and affirming your new identity, you are not just hoping for a better life. You are actively engineering it from the inside out. This is the true, unseen work behind effortless success. This is how you change your inner patterns and in doing so, change everything. The reality you experience is the reality you have consistently allowed. Your life reflects the permissions granted to your subconscious mind. If your inner world is dominated by a poor circuit, you allow scarcity to be your primary reality. This is empowering. You possess the power to begin allowing a reality you desire. Imagine holding water. Gaps cause leakage. Efforts to earn more are like pouring water, but limiting beliefs are the gaps. The work is in closing the gaps. It is in healing the inner patterns that allow abundance to leak away. The journey to wealth is an inward process of becoming whole. The universe is a constant flow. Build a worthy vessel that can float upon this river. Ask yourself, what am I currently allowing? What beliefs dictate your financial ceiling? What emotions define your days? What version of yourself are you allowing? Shift your inquiry inward to reclaim your power. Become the conscious gatekeeper of your experience, choosing what you will and will not allow. With this new understanding, what needs to be changed is not necessarily the amount of your effort, but the fundamental direction of it. For too long, we have been taught to direct all our energy outward, focusing on actions, strategies, and external goals. While these have their place, they are secondary. The primary direction of your effort must now turn inward. It must be aimed at managing the epicenter of your thought, calibrating the direction of your emotion, and cultivating the powerful vibrations of certainty that declare, "I am ready and able to receive this." This internal reorientation is the master key to unlocking effortless success. Think of your life as a ship and your inner state as its compass. You can row with all your might, creating a great deal of motion and splashing. But if your compass is shaking erratically or pointing in the wrong direction, all your effort will only take you further off course. The person who appears to succeed effortlessly is not the one rowing the hardest. They are the one who has first taken the time to still their mind and allow their inner compass to align with their true destination. Once the direction is set with clarity and certainty, the journey becomes smooth and direct, guided by an invisible current. This internal work is the true hustle. It is the discipline to sit in stillness when the world screams at you to be busy. It is the courage to feel gratitude and abundance when your external circumstances show you lack. It is the commitment to speak affirmations of your new identity when your old self-doubts whisper in your ear. This is the most potent and leveraged form of work there is, because a small shift in your inner direction creates a monumental change in your eventual destination. It ensures that when you do take external action, it is inspired, aligned, and incredibly effective. So let go of the idea that your value is tied to the visibility of your struggle. True power is not loud, it is quiet. It is found in the silent moments of self-reflection, in the conscious choice of a better feeling thought, and in the deliberate cultivation of a new emotional home. Redirect your precious energy from the frantic pushing against external doors to the calm and focused work of aligning your inner compass. When you get your inner direction right, you will find that the winds of the universe will naturally begin to fill your sails, carrying you toward your desires with grace and ease. In the end, the person who truly does not have to do anything strenuous is not literally the person who did nothing at all. They are the person who was the first to do the most important thing. They moved their inner self. They understood that the universe does not respond to our pleas or our efforts, but to our energy and our being. They committed to the invisible work of changing their wavelength, of becoming an energetic match for the reality they wish to inhabit. This inner movement is the first domino that, once tipped, sets in motion a cascade of positive effects that manifest as an effortless external life. This is the ultimate secret. The real work happens before the work. It takes place in the quiet moments of the morning, in the deliberate choice of emotion, and in the unwavering commitment to a new self-concept. The person who seems to succeed without trying has simply mastered the art of winning the inner game first. They have aligned their thoughts, emotions, and beliefs with their desired outcomes so powerfully that the external world has no choice but to conform. The money, the opportunities, and the success do not follow them by chance. They are responding to a clear, coherent, and irresistible magnetic call. You are now at a pivotal moment, armed with this knowledge. You understand that your bank account is a reflection of your beliefs, and your opportunities are a mirror of your expectations. The power to change your entire life does not reside in a new job, a better strategy, or a lucky break. It resides within the vast, untapped potential of your own consciousness. Through the inner change you initiate today, through the deliberate practice of acknowledging, feeling, and affirming, you are now ready to allow everything you have ever wanted to flow into your experience. The one who really doesn't have to do anything is the one who has first moved the inside. This is your invitation. It is your call to action. Stop focusing solely on moving the world around you and begin the sacred, powerful work of moving the world within you. Change your energy, change your emotional home, and align with the truth of your own worthiness. When you do, you will not have to chase success any longer. You will look up to find that it has, all along, been patiently waiting for you to become ready to receive it.